Namaste children, welcome to today's math class. In the last class we discussed the applications of section formula and we will continue the same concept by solving some of the problems from exercise number 7.2. Question number 7. Find the coordinates of a point A where AB is the diameter of a circle whose center is 2, -3 and B is 1, 4. So here what is given? One circle is given. In that circle its center is given, center of the circle is given and the diameter is given. Let AB is the diameter, point A, and this is point B. So here O is the center of the circle. So find the coordinates of point A, means this point A, where AB is the diameter. What is diameter? The longest chord of the circle is known as diameter, or the chord which passes through the center of the circle is known as diameter. AB is the diameter and coordinates of B is given, that is 1, 4. B it is 1, 4 and A we don't know, but the center is given. Coordinates of center it is 2, -3. 2, -3. The coordinates of center O is given and we need to find the coordinates of point A. Point A. So let the coordinates of point A, it is x, y you take and we will find. So here O is the center of the circle and also O is the midpoint of diameter. O is the midpoint of the diameter, or O is the midpoint of the line segment AB. So which formula we use here? It is midpoint formula, midpoint of a line segment, and we will find out here. So let A x, y and x, y and B 1, 4 are the endpoints of diameter AB. Endpoints of diameter AB, and center of the circle is given. Center of the circle, that is the midpoint of the diameter O, is what? 2, -3. 2, -3. Now we wanted to find the coordinates of A. So use the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. What is midpoint formula? It is the coordinates of midpoint of a line segment. It divides the line segment in the ratio 1:1. That is P of x, y is equals to what it is? x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Here P is what? Midpoint. Here which is the midpoint? It is O. So what are the coordinates of point O? It is 2, -3. Substitute those coordinates, and x1 and x2, that is x1, y1, x2, y2. Here A is the first point, its coordinates are x1, y1, and B is the second point, its coordinates are x2, y2. Now we substitute x1 plus x2 means x1 is equals to x plus x2 is equals to 1 by 2, y1 plus y2, y1 is equals to y and y2 is equals to 4. Therefore it is y plus 4 by 2. Now again, if 2 points are same, means their x coordinates are equal and y coordinates are equal. Therefore x plus 1 by 2 is equals to 2 x coordinates. Similarly the y coordinates, it is y plus 4 by 2 is equals to -3. Now you find out by cross multiplying. X plus 1 is equals to 2 into 2, it is 4. Transpose plus 1 to RHS, then it will become -1, that is x is equals to 4 minus 1, that is x is equals to 4 minus 1 means it is 3. X is equals to 3. Now y plus 4 by 2 is equals to -3. By cross multiplication, y plus 4 is equals to 2 into -3, it is -6. Transpose plus 4 to RHS, then it will become -4. Now y is equals to -6 minus 4, that is y is equals to -6 minus 4, it is -10. Therefore the coordinates of point A, coordinates of point A are So x is equals to what we got? 3, and y is equals to what we got? Minus 10. So like this we'll find the coordinates of the what it is point A. Sometimes in examination they may ask you find the coordinates of point B. A will be given and center will be given. They will be asking you to find the B. Or sometimes A and B will be given and they will be asking you to find the coordinates of the center of the circle, that by using the midpoint formula. Is it understand, children, how we did? Is it clear? By using the midpoint formula? Yes. Now we will discuss question number 8. If A and B are minus 2, minus 2 and 2, 4 respectively, find the coordinates of P such that AB is equals to 3 by 7 AB. AB is the line segment and P lies on the line segment AB. So here P is dividing the line segment. So P is known as point of division. So let draw the line segment AB. Let this is line segment AB, where A it is what? Minus 2, minus 2, and B it is 2, minus 4. B it is 2, minus 4, and A it is minus 2, minus 2 are the 2 points, and P is a point on AB. P is a point on AB. Let this is point P. We don't know what are its coordinates, so let us take it as x, y are the coordinates of point B. And it is given that AP is equals to length of AP is equals to 3 by 7 of AB. 3 by 7 of AB. So if you find the relationship between AP and BP, AP and BP or PB, then again we can use the section formula. That is, we need to find the ratio of length of AP and PB. How it is? A simple question it is. We'll see here. Let P x comma y, let P x comma y is a point on AB, Now see here it is given that AP is equals to what? 3 by 7 AB. So transpose AB to RHS, as it is multiplying, therefore it divides. Therefore it is AP by AB is equals to 3 by 7. So AB is equals to 3 units and AB is equals to what? Total it is 7 units. This we can write in the form of ratio. We will get it as what? AP is to AB is equals to 3 is to 7. Now, can we find from here AP is to BP or PB? AP is to PB. So AP is equals to 3 units or 3 parts, and BP is equals to how much? First of all you have to find. The total AB is equals to what it is? 7 units. AP is 3 units. Therefore, PB will become what it is? 7 minus 3 it is 4. Therefore, this ratio will be what it is? 3 is to 4. AP is to PB is equals to 3 is to 4. Therefore, point P divides. Therefore, point P divides AB in the ratio of what? 3 is to 4. Now we know the ratio and we know the 2 points. Find the coordinates of point P by using, again it is section formula. So here we can use the section formula and we will find out. So using section formula, so what is section formula? We have to write the correct formula and substitute the correct values. That is Px comma y is equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, where m1 and m2 are the 2 parts of the ratio, comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Now you substitute, that is equals to m1 is equals to 3 into x2 is equals to point B x coordinate is 2, 3 into 2 plus m2 is equals to 4 into x1 is equals to minus 2 divided by m1 plus m2 means it is 3 plus 4, comma m1 is equals to 3 into y2 is equals to minus 4 plus m2 is equals to 4 into y1 is equals to minus 2 divided by m1 plus m2 it is 3 plus 4, that is equals to simplify this. 3 into 2 it is 6, plus into minus minus, 4 into 2 it is 8. 6 minus 8 divided by 3 plus 4 is equals to, it is 7. It is 7. Then plus into minus minus, 3 into 4 it is 12, minus 12, plus into minus minus, 4 into 2 it is 8 divided by 7. That is equals to 6 minus 8 it is minus 2 by 7, minus 12 minus 80 it is minus 20 divided by 7. So if you find any simplification, still we need to do the simplifications. Therefore the required point is, therefore the coordinates of point P, or what are the coordinates of point P? It is minus 2 by 7 comma minus 20 by 7. So like this we will find it. So what is the first thing we have to find? We need to find the ratio between AP and PB. AP and PB, which we got, it is 3:4, and we applied this section formula. We simplified and we got the coordinates of point P are minus 2 by 7 comma minus 20 by 7. So with this we have completed this section formula. Next we will discuss the area of a triangle when we know the three vertices of a triangle. That we will discuss here. Now we will discuss the last concept of the chapter, coordinate geometry, that is area of a triangle. So since from the lower class, that is class 6 or class 5, we studied a formula to find area of a triangle when we know the base and height. And in class 9 we have studied one more formula, that is when we know the three sides of the triangle, that is Heron's formula to find area of a triangle. Now we are going to discuss one more formula to find area of a triangle when we know the three vertices of a triangle. Three vertices of the triangle we know. Then how do we find the area of a triangle? So the first one we know, it is first point, area of a triangle when we know the base and height. Area of a triangle. Area of a triangle is equals to half into base into height square units. Half into base into height square units. Half BH. The second one, area of a triangle, we have one more formula. It is that formula is also known as Heron's formula. Heron's formula, that is equal to square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C square units, where S is equals to semi perimeter of triangle. Semi perimeter of triangle. That is, S can be found out. S is equals to perimeter means sum of all the three sides of the triangle, that is A plus B plus C. Semi means half. Therefore, S is equals to A plus B plus C by 2. This formula we use when we know the lengths of three sides. We use this formula, and this formula we use when we know the base and height, or the base and the altitude of a triangle. Now the third case we are going to discuss in class 10, that is when we know the three vertices of a triangle. When we know the three vertices of a triangle, how do we find the area of a triangle? So here let A x1 comma y1, B x2 comma y2, and C x3 comma y3 are three vertices, or three vertices of triangle ABC. Triangle ABC. Then the area of triangle ABC is given by. See the figure, rough figure you can draw. So this is a triangle ABC whose vertices are A, B and C. Vertex A coordinates are x1 comma y1, and vertex B coordinates are x2 comma y2, and vertex C the coordinates it is x3 comma y3. x3 comma y3 are the coordinates of the vertex C. Here triangle ABC, the three vertices are A, B, C, x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. Then area of triangle ABC is represented with a letter called delta. So delta stands for what it is? Area of triangle. So area of triangle ABC is equals to area of triangle ABC is equals to half into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 square units. So this is the formula to find area of triangle ABC when we know the three vertices of the triangle. It is half into modulus. Modulus will give you what it is. That is the value of a real number is always positive. Modulus of any real number is always positive. So area we are discussing, sometimes when we simplify this we will get it is a negative value, but area never be negative. That's why we are using the symbol modulus. Modulus of a real number is always a positive number. So here we will find area of triangle ABC by using the formula half into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 square units. This is for triangle. If here, what are these 3 points? These 3 points are called non-collinear points. What are non-collinear points? The points which do not lie on the same line. The points which do not lie on the same line are known as non-collinear points. You see here point A, point B and point C, they are not lying on the same line. Hence they are non-collinear points. If these 3 points are collinear points, then what will be these? Triangle can be formed here. If the 3 points, if you take A, B, C are collinear points, a triangle can be formed? No, a triangle cannot be formed with the collinear points. Therefore, a triangle cannot be formed means area of the triangle is equals to 0. So now for collinear points, the area of triangle is 0 units. The area of triangle is 0. That is area of for collinear points, that is delta is equal to 0. What is this side? It is delta. Delta is equals to 0. What is delta? Delta, it is nothing but area of the triangle. That is half into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 that is equals to 0. This we use to find to check whether the points are collinear or not. For collinear points, area of triangle is equal to 0. Here this delta represents what it is? Area of triangle. Symbol for area of triangle will represent with a letter called a symbol called delta. Greek symbol it is. Delta is equals to 0. So when we know the 3 vertices of triangle ABC, we use this formula to find area of triangle ABC. It is very easy to remember this formula. It is very easy to remember. You see here x1, you see the order 1 2 3 2 3 1 3 1 2, order is there. You follow the order. Always if you observe the x1, x coordinates are there outside the bracket. x1 into y2 minus y3, x2 into y3 minus y1, x3 into y1 minus y2. X coordinates will be outside and inside we have the y coordinates, and there also in the order 2 3 3 1 1 2. And I will give you the blind tip how to write this formula. Instead of by hearting this formula, you can write and you can practice so that you can remember and you can solve the sums. So remember this formula to find area of the triangle when 3 vertices are given. Now using this concept, we will solve some of the questions from exercise number 7.3. Is it clear, children? Now exercise number 7.3. Exercise number 7.3. The first question. Find the area of the triangle whose vertices are. So given vertices 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 2, minus 4 are the 3 vertices of the triangle. Find the area of the triangle. So let us draw a triangle by taking the vertices of the triangle as A, B, C. Let A is 2 comma 3, and B it is minus 1 comma 0, C it is 2 comma minus 4. Find the area of this triangle using the formula. So here let A 2 comma 3, B minus 1 comma 0, and C 2 comma minus 4 are the vertices of triangle ABC. Triangle ABC. Now area of triangle ABC, that is delta, is equals to half into modulus of x1 into what it is y2 minus y3, plus what it is x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 square units. Now here x1, x2, x3, y3, x1, x2, x1, y1. So first point will be x1, y1. Second it is x2, y2, and point C it is x3, y3. Now you substitute in this formula, we will find the area of the triangle. That is half into modulus of x1 is equals to 2 into y2 minus y3. y2 is 0, y3 is minus 4. Therefore it is 0 minus half minus 4 plus x2 is equals to minus 1. x2 is equals to minus 1 into y3 minus 4 minus y1 is equals to 3 plus x3 is equals to 2 into y1 minus y2. y1 is 3, y2 is 0. Therefore it is 3 minus 0. Now that is equals to half into modulus of simplify this, it is 2 into minus is plus 4, 0 plus 4 is equals to 4 we will get, plus minus 1 into minus 4 minus 3 it is minus 7, plus 2 into 3 minus 0 it is 3, 3 minus 0 it is 3. Now half 1 by 2 into 2 into 4 8, plus that is minus into minus it is plus, 1 into 7 it is 7, plus 7, plus 2 into 3 it is 6, modulus of 6 we got. Now add all these, 1 by 2 into modulus of 8 plus 7 15, 15 plus 6 it is 21. So 21, now 1 into 21 it is modulus of 21 is equals to 21, 21 into 1 it is 21 by 2 square units. Therefore area of given triangle is equals to area of given triangle is equals to 21 by 2 square units. Like this we will find it. Sometimes if you get here it is minus 21. For example, instead of plus 21, if you get half into modulus of minus 21. Now the modulus of minus 21 is also positive value is plus 21. We will get it is again 21 by 2. If you get any negative value inside the modulus of any real number is always a positive real number, and we will multiply with half, we will get the required area of what? The given triangle. So like this we will find out the area of the triangle. Is it clear, children? How to find? Just remember the formula and substitute the given values, simplify, we will get the area of the triangle. Clear? See, it is very easy to write the formula. Area of triangle is equals, that is delta is equals to half into modulus of, see, have you write x and keep inside y minus y, plus write x, keep inside y minus y, plus write again x, keep inside y minus y, close the modulus and write square units. See, now it is, keep the subscripts, that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then start from 1, 2, 3 order, 1, 2, 3, then 2, 3, 1. Again this is 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, then start with the 2, 2, 3, 1, then start with the 3, 3, 1, and it is 2. Like this we can write easily the formula of area of triangle ABC or any triangle. It is half into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 square units. We will discuss one more sum to find area of triangle. Now we will discuss example 12. Find the area of the triangle formed by the points A 5, 2, B 4, 7 and C 7, minus 4. Again one triangle ABC triangle is given whose coordinates are given, that is vertices are given as A, B, C. Coordinates of A it is 5, 2. Coordinates of B it is 4, 7 and coordinates of C it is 7, minus 4. So A, B, C we are taking the order. Therefore A will be the first point. It is x1, y1. B it is x2, y2 and C3 is x3, y3. Now we have to find area of this triangle. So it is given that what is given here? The vertices of triangle ABC. The vertices of triangle ABC are, so it is A 5, 2, B 4, 7 and C it is 7, minus 4 are the vertices. Now find an area of triangle ABC is equals to half into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 square units. Square units. Now you substitute half into modulus of x1 is equals to what it is 5 into y2 is equals to 7 minus y3 is equals to minus 4. Therefore it is 7 minus half minus 4 plus x2 is equals to 4 into y3 is equals to minus 4 minus y1 is equals to 2 plus x3 is equals to 7 into y1 is 2 minus y2 it is 7. Now simplify this. Half into modulus of 5 into minus is plus 4. 7 plus 4 it is 11 plus 4 into minus 4 minus 2 it is minus 6 plus 7 into 2 minus 7 is equals to it is minus 5. Now simplify still. Half into modulus of 11 into 5, 11 5s are 55 plus into minus 4 into 6 it is 24, 4 6 are 24 minus 24 plus into minus 7 into 5 it is 35 minus 35. Now simplify this. It is we have positive values. It is positive value 55 is there, minus 24 minus 34 both are negative integers. Add and take the common side. 24 plus 35 it is 59. Now what we get it is half into modulus of 54 minus 59 is equals to minus 4. Now I told here it is half into modulus of minus 4, that is modulus of any real number, positive real number or negative real number is always positive. Therefore modulus of minus 4 it is 4. Now 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. You got 2 square units. 2 square units. Therefore area of triangle ABC is equals to 2 square units. 2 square units. Like this we will find the area of the given triangle by using the formula. Is it clear, children? Did you understand how to find the area of a triangle when the 3 vertices of the triangle are given? Yes, I hope you understood. Now we will continue with this in the next class. I hope you understood today's concept, that is finding, that is application of section formula, and also finding area of a triangle when 3 vertices are given. Now your homework, exercise number 7.2, question number 10 and example 11 and 13, exercise number 7.3, question number 1, second bit. Please do the given homework and thank you very much.